Tonight, we report on the arrest of a kidnapping suspect and how the streets of Ephrata glowed with runners last weekend. What's happening in sports, Bob?
Ephrata boys golf dominates the competition at the district championship match at the Lakeview Golf and Country Club. And an 11-year-old qualifies for the Women's U.S. Open. Here's a glance at our Weather Center forecast.
It was a beauty of a day along the Columbia Basin and along the rest of our states. How long will this nice weather last? All the details in a bit.
I'm Alan Troop, and we have all this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Roberto Rodriguez was arrested near a Quincy golf course, hiding under a tree. He is accused of kidnapping and assaulting his 25-year-old ex-girlfriend in Quincy on May 3rd. He allegedly attacked her while she was sleeping, dragged her from her home, beat her in a car, and continued the assault in a hotel room. She suffered broken facial bones and multiple wounds during the attack. Multiple law enforcement agencies were watching his home. When he left in a car, Rodriguez reportedly led police on a high-speed chase, according to the Grant County Sheriff's Office. The car slowed down on Road 5 Northwest near Colocum Ridge Golf Course, and Rodriguez reportedly jumped from the car and ran on foot. Rodriguez was reportedly arrested after he was found hiding under a tree. Rodriguez, a 30-year-old man with the street name of Rascal, is charged with kidnapping in the first degree, attempted kidnapping in the first degree, burglary in the first degree, assault in the second degree, unlawful imprisonment, attempted residential burglary, and harassment. A national debate on the health concerns surrounding e-cigarettes has come to Grant County. Radio station KBSN hosted the local version about the alternatives to smoking tobacco. Reporter Vivian Hong has the story.
Harold Hofstadter back with One Nation Under God, and these times between while we're doing commercials are just great fun. Call us here, 765-1470. We have Jeff Ketchel and Sean McNally talking about e-cigarettes and what's the hazards, is there a benefit? Does it help people wean folks off of smoking? Is it too soon for the jury to be still out?
The question still stands. Are e-cigarettes safe? Moses Lake-based radio station KBSN hosted Grant County Health District Administrator Jefferson Ketchel and local store owner Sean McNeely for a friendly debate on the subject. Harold Hogstetter moderated as Ketchel and McNeely stated their cases.
The Grant County Health District has concerns about e-cigarettes, and we're very excited to be part of this debate on the radio today. There's more questions than answers, unfortunately, about these products, such as what is in the e-juice that goes into them, their access and availability to children, what's the issues from being exposed to the secondhand vapor. And I think consumers have this expectation that when they buy a product off a shelf, they either know it's safe or they absolutely know what the risks and benefits of using that product. Unfortunately, with these cigarettes, the regulations don't exist that support that. And so when adults choose to use e-cigarettes, unfortunately, they don't know what they're getting.
McNeely, who co-owns First Class Vapor with Michelle Nicholson, opened up shop 6 weeks ago on Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake.
Well, I think the debate went really good. It brought a lot of questions up, but e-cigarettes have been around for almost 11 years now, and they haven't found any ill effects on them yet, so I'm sure they're not gonna find anything substantial.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Vivian Huang.
Thank you, Vivian. Lori Grammer is seeking another term as the county assessor. Grammer filed to run for the position in charge of determining property values in Grant County. She said the job has become more critical and complex than it was before, and she strives to treat everyone fairly and the same. The assessor works with the various taxing districts, including cities, schools, fire districts, and hospitals, to prepare their annual budgets. Grammer stated it's important to stay educated about the laws and work with others to make sure the correct action is taken. A semi-truck rolled onto its right side when the driver failed to make a curve on State Route 17 on Sunday afternoon. Craig Sandberg, a 56-year-old Beaverton, Oregon man, was cited for negligent driving in the second degree. The Washington State Patrol claims Sandberg was inattentive while driving a 2013 Western semi-truck and caused the crash. He was injured and taken to Samaritan Hospital for treatment. Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We will be right back after this.